How to bring your business online, mapping the client journey and boosting sales. Learn what the customer journey is and find out how it can help you develop a marketing plan that triggers a high rate of client conversion. Understand experiences people have before making a purchase so you can position your brand, products, and services at the right intersection on the customer itinerary. Watch this video to know when and how to reach potential customers and how to re-energize existing ones. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. How you doing today? I'm doing fantastic. If you were to ask me, I hope you are doing as great as I am. And if you do, please go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. Welcome to the awesome Sweetie Kiwi show. We want to talk to you today about how to map the client journey and boost sales. Now, why do you map, or why should you map the customer journey? There are 3 stages of the customer journey. Now, let's first define what the customer journey is. The customer journey, sometimes called the buyer's journey, refers to the experiences people have before deciding to purchase a product or service. It can be roughly divided into 3 stages. I've seen explanations where they had 12 stages, but here, for the sake of simplicity, we're going to focus on 3 main stages. Awareness. That's when the customer first learns about a business or a product. Consideration, when the customer becomes interested in a business or product. And conversion, when the customer decides to buy a product or service. As you can see on the screen, we have awareness, consideration, and conversion. So that's what salespeople call the funnel, because you have this sort of reverse triangle model here, where there are a lot more people who are aware and a slightly smaller number of people who consider the brand, and then very few people who actually get converted. And this is normal. This is natural. This is the typical sort of business model, the funnel you have in business. Your marketing efforts are meant to help move your target audience along the journey, right? So as a small business owner, you want to make sure that if you selected your target audience well, you want to remember that not everyone will become your customer. Not everyone who is aware of your product will consider buying it, and not everyone who considers buying it will. Maybe they already chose to do business with a competitor, or maybe the time just isn't right. But the idea here is that you need to map the customer journey so that you know in percentage point, the proportion of prospects who will eventually be converted into your company's clients. Now, number 2, remember that marketing messages by stage of the customer journey should be different. You need different types of marketing messages to entice customers at different stages of the customer journey. Now, at the awareness level, you want to reach as many people in your target audience as possible. You want to focus on the imagery of your products and services that will prompt people to pause and want to learn more, right? You want to hook them. You also need to include general information about your business and basic descriptions of your products or services. That's for the awareness level. Let's move on to the consideration level. Now, at that stage, people are already aware of your business. So you want to focus more on the specific benefits of your products and services. Now, this is a great moment to talk about how your products and services differ from those of competitors, because customers at this stage, you bet they are comparing brands. All right. So the consideration level, that's the kind of message you want to tailor to your target audience. At the conversion level, you want messages that remove the funnel hurdle to purchase, right? Because everybody has a hurdle. There's an obstacle out there, visible or invisible, to purchase. So people are aware of your brand. They have considered it, but they're still just lethargic. They're still doubting. They're still thinking, is this the right time? Is it the right thing to do? So what you want to do through your message, you want to basically obliterate that final hurdles. For example, promotions and special offers that prompt your customers to act now can do a great job at removing that hurdle, right? So this is basically it. I will be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. I'm very happy to have you today. We're still continuing our conversation here. So the third element you want to do here, you want to map your customer's journey. Now, here is a template you can use to map your own customer's journey. We're going to put we will put it on the screen right now. You can see it. If you want an electronic copy, just contact the Sweetie Kiwi Show and we'll be happy to email this to you. So as you can see here, you can map your customer journey through the three stages. So awareness, you want to think about when will my customer be most receptive to becoming aware of products like mine? How could my customer become aware of my company and its products? Again, at the awareness level, you're really tapping into a large proportion of the population. When it comes to consideration, key questions to ask here is, when will my customers be ready to learn more about my products? And how will my customers find information about my products once they are ready? So you want to focus on the messaging. You want to focus on the content that will differentiate your products and services from the competitors here, which is why you want to think about the how is very important here. Below the consideration, the how will my customers find information about my products once they are ready is very important. And then let's move on now to the conversion stage. Now remember, the conversion stage, if we follow the sales funnel model, that means that the number of people keeps decreasing as we go towards conversion. So the number of people you had during the awareness phase would have decreased by the conversion phase. So you want to ask two specific questions at that stage. When will my customer be ready to make a purchase? And how can I convince my customer to buy my products? The when and the how. So if you are in an industry that is cyclical, that is that is seasonal, you want to think about the when. For instance, if you sell toys, kids toys, that the holiday season is a great time. So you want to gear up for the holiday season. So you're starting already around October or all the way to December. That's great. If you are if you sell, let's say, diamonds or jewelry, for instance, you can target several things during the year, particularly Valentine's Day. So around February, you can start your marketing already around January, beginning of the year, and do some solid marketing for 45 days or 30 days, so that by February 14th, your prospects are willing or ready to buy your products. Okay, so this is how you map your customer journey. You are able to go through the three phases, the ACC model: the awareness, the consideration, and the conversion. And you constantly have to ask yourself two questions: when and how. Right? You want to know the time and the manner in which they will buy your products. They will become aware of your products. They will consider your products, and they will buy your products. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of Sweetie Kiwi. We are still having a conversation about how to map the client journey and boost sales. If you love the clarity and quality of the content so far, please consider subscribing to our channel and turn on the notification bell so we can inform you in real time whenever we drop a new show. And we do this every single day, rain or shine. Comment below, let us know your experience, share this content, and like it. Now, let's talk about number 4, why SMART goals matter. Now, it is very important to set goals. If you want to bring your business online, you need to set goals. Goals can help you stay focused on what you hope to accomplish with your marketing efforts. For instance, if you want to get the word out about your company, you you need to have specific goals, especially if you have limited resources, because by doing so, you can keep your team aligned and focused. What is a SMART goal? Now, SMART goal, this is there's an acronym. SMART stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time bound. We've talked about SMART goals in other shows, but here, the SMART goal you're going to set applies exclusively to bringing your business online and mapping the client journey and boosting sales. Now, as you think about your own marketing goals, make sure that you do this. Make sure the goal is specific. Your goal should be clear and specific, and you should be able to write or say it in a way that anyone could understand. For example, sell 1 million products, get 1,000 subscribers, generate 20 qualified leads, right? It's short and nice, very straight to the point. M stands for measurable. So you want to think about the metrics that you'll use to evaluate whether you achieved your goal. They should be quantifiable things like sales, revenue, number of visitors, subscribers, measured in objective terms like quantity, quality, or cost. Now, these metrics will be reported in numbers, percentages, or on a binary scale, yes or no. See, the more focused you are, the better you are, the more likely you are to reach your SMART goal. The A stands for achievable. Now, achievable means what? Realistic. It just means that you are setting goals that are feasible, they are realistic for you and your team, but possible within your available resources. I'm not saying trying to lower the bar too low, no, and neither am I saying that you have to raise the bar too high. The bottom line here is that you need to find a smart middle, a great middle, trying to strike some balance here to make the goal achievable. The goal must also be relevant. As you're trying to map the client journey and boost sales, and you're trying to do this by setting SMART goals, make sure the goals are relevant. Relevant goals means that they align with your greater business strategy that makes sense based on your business. And time bound means that your goal should have a start and an end date. This will help you accomplish your goal by a certain deadline and track milestones along the way. Now, to set SMART marketing goals, you can use the template below that we have done for you. Again, we put it on the screen here. If you want us to send you a copy of this electronically, just let us know. Contact the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. Our team will be very happy to send this to you. As you can see on the screen right now, the template says SMART goal, specific, what needs to be done, measurable, can it be measured, achievable, can it be done, relevant, should it be done, and time bound, when will it be done? Okay, and so you want to use those this sort of template. Another thing you need to also think about is that there are two questions that you need to ask yourself to track your progress. What will success look like? And how will I measure success? You got to be very clear in your mind what success will look like to you and how you can measure it. All right, folks, this is it for today. I appreciate your attention. I'm going to quickly recap today's conversation. I spoke to you about why map the customer journey, marketing messages by stage of the customer journey, map your customer journey the right way through our template, and why SMART goals matter. I will see you next time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.